Hello, hello, hello. It's your boy, El Dabstroy Arrow, elbow dropping some new content today. I've got my first ever unboxing video. I'm going to be unboxing some Wish.com items. If you're not familiar with Wish.com, it's an online retailer based out of China. They're most well known for having some really low prices and really long shippings because the items are coming from China in most cases. One of the other noteworthy things about Wish, not all of the items you'll be getting are necessarily up to code. So not to disparage anything being sold there, but you'll get some knockoff items, you'll get some cheap reproductions, you may get some official items that have either had the official branding removed or have used the same mold or casting. So you're never entirely sure what you're going to get. It's sort of a little bit like the Wild Wild West in terms of not quite knowing what you're going to end up with, but some people have gotten some real good stuff off Wish.com, so I'm going to give it a shot and see what I end up with. Alright, first item. This one looked difficult to tear, jumping straight in with the scissors. And it is a pin. Looks like a D20 pin. Black on the back, red paint on the front, and of course I drop it. And it actually doesn't have a number in the middle, it actually says you are effed. So yeah, I guess that's in place of a critical failure. If you're familiar with D&D at all, when you roll a 1, of course, that's like the worst possible outcome for a given scenario. So that's pretty neat. So with shipping, this was $2 on Wish, and they're trying to pass it off as a $9 value. Just doing a quick search on Amazon, they have similar pins for about $5 with shipping. So yeah, you'll save a little bit on Wish, but ultimately it's also coming from China, so you're going to be waiting a few weeks for a pin that you'd probably get in a day or two from Amazon. This one feels like it's got a bunch of stuff in it. Multi-ball! Multi-ball! First item from the multi-bag. Already have a pretty good idea what this one is. It's got a pretty unique shape to it. Feels like a long piece of metal with some ridges on it. And I'm gonna rip open the bag here and fight with the item for an exceptionally long amount of time. Yes, I am really great at unboxing videos. So as I suspected, this one is a drill bit extension. You would hook this up to your electric drill, add a drill bit on one end, and it would help you reach some tight spots where you otherwise couldn't fit your electric drill. Seems like a pretty handy piece of equipment to have around if you do a lot of drilling. So with shipping, this is about $3 on Wish. Looking online, it looks to be about $8 or $9 elsewhere. So a slightly better deal on Wish for this one, but let's test it out in a few minutes and see how it actually works. Alright, the second multi-bag item. Gonna cheat once again, grab the scissors for this bag. I don't feel like tearing at plastic. Alrighty. And it's a little leather or fake leather looking pouch. The sticker, if you saw it, says Blackhead Skincare sort of kit, so I'm gonna assume this is full of skincare tools of some kind. Case looks nice enough. And inside, as expected, we've got a whole bunch of little metal tools, perfect for skincare or potentially dabbing. So with shipping, this was about $2 on Wish, and I'm seeing it online for about $6 or $7. So a little bit cheaper on Wish. Again, pretty much the same thing. You're going to end up waiting a few weeks for it from Wish. Third multi-bag item here, and this one seems to be wrapped pretty well, so I'm going to speed up this process a little bit. Now that the hard work is done, this was actually one of the items I was most excited for. I got 3 prints, and this one clearly has a huge crease in it. Well, that's obviously a bummer, but I'm gonna move past that for now. So the material looks pretty sturdy. It's either some sort of canvas or vinyl. It feels more like vinyl than canvas, but I'm not really sure. Need to check out the other posters, see if they're also damaged or creased or whatever the heck is going on with that first one. Alright, I like the colors on this second one. This is one that I was really excited for. And I'm not seeing any major creases or anything. I'm going to say I'm pretty pleased with how that second one turned out. Let's see what the third one looks like. Pretty good colors on this one. Looks to be a slightly weird aspect ratio. That moon is stretched a little bit, but no real big creases or anything. Pretty good. So these prints were free on Wish with $1 shipping, so I paid $3 for all three. Even though one did have a crease, they seem like a pretty good value considering it was just $3, but the real test will be seeing them on the wall. Personally, I think they look pretty good. Even the one with the crease in it doesn't look all that bad. The crease isn't all that noticeable. So I'm going to call these a success. And we're at the last item from this multi-bag. Pretty successful so far. And looks like we're going to end up with a pair of socks. Or actually 2 pairs of socks. Let me rip this open here and see what's on these socks. I like the colors, and it looks like it says fuck off on these socks. So these are clearly, the socks you wear to a business meeting on a Monday. So you can secretly be telling everyone around you to fuck off. Not bad, they look pretty comfortable. I got these socks for about $2 a piece with shipping, which honestly isn't that bad. There's a whole bunch of colors you can choose from as well. Seems pretty reasonable for a pair of socks. And now that I've wrapped up the multi-bag, I'm going to give this drill bit adapter a test. So I give it a quick spin with the drill here. You can see that I'm holding the adapter in place and it is actually spinning the drill bit at the other end of the connection. And I do have a piece of scrap wood here and a screw, so I'm going to actually try to give this a shot and see if I can screw in this screw with the adapter. There you have it. The drill adapter does work. I was able to successfully screw into the wood and remove the screw from the wood as well. It was a little bit flimsy to work with, kind of awkward to handle. Normally I imagine you'd be working on a much more sturdy surface than a countertop, and you'd also probably be trying to reach some difficult to reach spots anyway. So the adapter is designed for those specific scenarios, not what I was using it for. But yeah, I'd consider it a success. It did work. Alright, wish item number 3. Gonna give this a quick rip with the scissors. It feels like something soft on the inside. And it looks like, another pair of socks. Weed socks! So yeah, weed socks, not for everyone. They do have a very bright color. They're nice and soft. Only paid $2 with shipping on these since they were a free item. Seems pretty fair for a pair of socks to me. So yeah, not too bad. Probably going to end up giving this to someone as a gift. Next up, we've got this oddly shaped item. It's sort of cylindrical. Feels a little bit like some flimsy plastic on the inside. So I'm going to be careful as I cut into it. Okay, so I actually remember ordering this one. This one is a little cat toy, and I ordered it because it actually looks almost identical to the water dish that I have for my cat. Same sort of green, white, and yellow floral design. So I thought this would be an interesting toy. Comes with what looks like two pieces here. We've got the base, which is the flower, and then we've got a little hummingbird that attaches. It looks like it's made out of foam. The feathers are either fake feathers or I don't think they're real feathers. They feel kind of fake. But yeah, it looks like this just attaches to the top pretty easily. Does run on a battery, basic on-off switch. Doesn't look like it includes a battery either. Just gonna need to get one AAA for this. So this one was another free item on Wish. I ended up paying about $3 shipping for it. Um, Seems pretty interesting for such a cheap price. I'm curious to see how my cat reacts to it, so I'm going to put it together here. I'm going to slip away somewhere, find a AAA battery, and get this set up for my cat. So you're going to get to enjoy her first reactions to this cat toy. We'll see how it goes.
A few moments later.
Item number 5 here, coming into the home stretch. This one looks like some metal puzzles in Chinese packaging. So this one has an assortment of different metal puzzles, um, brain teaser sort of things. Nothing too crazy about this one. It's pretty straightforward, just an assortment of different metal puzzles. I'm not going to open it and try every single one. I'm sure it'd be really tedious. This one was actually free on Wish with $2 shipping, so paid $2 for all these little metal brain teasers. Gonna probably gift this to someone else, not something I really need. Item number 6 is up next. Have another little envelope for this one, so it's going to be something small, obviously. And it looks like a lighter. Nothing else in the package on this one, just a lighter. So let's tear into this packaging. Oh, it doesn't look like it's fully put together. Okay, it's actually completely disassembled. So this is now starting to ring some bells. This is not an actual lighter. This is a stash box disguised as a lighter. So I'm going to have to assemble this a little bit, it looks like. Pop in the scrolling wheel that would be on the top of a normal lighter. Actually does scroll. And now I'm going to have to try to assemble the metal casing on the top as well. Looks like it just pops on. Might need a little bit of wiggling here. Feels kind of clunky. Doesn't really feel like it's attaching correctly. Oh well. Probably close enough, but it does kind of look like a lighter once it's assembled here. Um, has a button, has the scroller. Actually does have sort of the mechanism here for scrolling. Obviously won't light, but it does look like it's sparking slightly, which is interesting. Unfortunately, the space down here doesn't look like it'll hold all that much. If you're trying to store some money, you might be able to roll up a few bills, but kind of interesting. Cute little storage lighter. See what you can fit in there if you need to hide some things. This was another free item on Wish, so with shipping, I ended up paying about $2. I'm sure you can probably find a little bit nicer variety somewhere else online. I might pay a little bit more, but hey, for $2, what do you expect? And here we go. We've got our seventh and final unboxing item. Gonna tear into this one because it feels like another multi-bag! Alright, I'm not sure how many items are going to be inside this one, but I'm gonna tear into this first bag and see what we've got. So, something red. I see some screens. Oh, okay, it looks like a bowl for smoking drugs. Yeah, just a pretty simple looking silicone bowl with some glass or plastic mouthpieces. Looks like it has a little silicone lid to enclose the bowl, which is kind of cool. Uh, Looks like it comes with two mouthpieces as well, which just pop right into the silicone bowl. Looks like it does also have a metal little filter in there already, in addition to the screen set it comes with, and you can see the carb there on the side. Don't ask why I know so much about this. So this was another free item on Wish. I only paid about $2 shipping. Pretty good price for a bowl. Little silicone bowl in a shop will probably cost you about $10. Jumping into the next item in the multi-bag. Multi-bag, multi-bag. So this one looks like a little plastic piece. Actually, it looks like, yep, this is a little green bookmark. It's in the shape of a Loch Ness monster, like an old dinosaur or something. Gonna get it out of this bubble wrap here so we can get a better look at it. Real simple, just a thin piece of plastic that you slide between the pages of a book, and it's supposed to give the illusion of like a swimming dinosaur poking its head out of the book. Kind of cute. Something I'm definitely gonna probably either use myself or give away as a little gift to somebody. Very adorable. Yes, super cute. So again, this one was pretty cheap, about $2 with shipping. Bookmarks don't tend to be too expensive, so you're not going to save all that much on this, but hey, it was a cute custom item, so I figured I would grab it. Coming in for a landing here, this one looks like our final bag from the multi-bag. Gonna tear it open, and looks like something soft on the inside. Actually, bonus item, this one had two on the inside, so first thing we've got here, a cute little plastic bag resealer that I had grabbed on Wish. Takes some batteries. It's supposed to be magnetized so you can stick it to your fridge, and looks like we've got some loose plastic or bird plastic there. But yeah, this is supposed to reseal bags like potato chip bags and things like that. Got this for $2 with shipping. Pretty good price. Gonna test it out a little bit later. And now officially the last item from the multi-bag and the last item from the unboxing video. This simple extra large knee brace of all things. Real simple, just like a piece of cloth basically. Nothing too special. Pretty stretchy and resilient feeling. I'm not sure what it'll actually do for knee support though. Yet another free item on Wish. About $4 total in shipping. A simple knee brace would probably run you about $10 online somewhere else. All right, here we are moments later. We get to actually test out this little bag sealer that I grabbed. So I've got some off-brand cheese style crackers here. As you can see, the bag's already opened. I've put a battery in the bag sealer and we're gonna give it a shot. So supposedly when you press down, it just starts to heat, I guess. And it looks like it might be tearing the bag. Hmm. Seems like there is some heat here and it might be melting straight through. I'm not sure if that's because I'm using it wrong or what. It clearly didn't come with any English instructions, so I'm sort of guessing at this. Gonna try again a little bit faster. A quick glide across the plastic, and Looks like it's sort of sealing. It did melt the first side, but the second side seems to be holding. Gonna give it another shot here and see what happens. Quick glide across. If I can get it to hold. One nice glide across the bag, and we'll see what we end up with. Seems like we've got a seal here on this. Upside down bag test seems to be a success, so I'm going to say that the bag sealer actually worked. It did seal the bag. It seems to be kind of cheap, like the plastic isn't great, but it did manage to seal the bag, so it works as intended. Now, this isn't something I'm necessarily going to leave the battery in because I don't really trust the electronics in this small thing to not, make the battery leak or something. But yeah, in a pinch, if I need a bag sealed, now I've got a bag sealer. All right, we made it. The first ever LDabstroy Arrow unboxing video done and in the books. Have a nice pile of items in front of me here. A few cool things like that noisy ass cat toy and the bag sealer, some socks, some prints. Got some questionable stuff, some things I maybe wouldn't have purchased if I had the chance to reconsider at this point. But hey, you take the good with the bad. That's sort of what you get with Wish. It's kind of a free-for-all. So what do you think? Any items you want for yourself or would consider purchasing, or any items you think are an absolute ripoff? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it and subscribe to my channel for more. I'll be elbow dropping some new content soon, I'm sure. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to wrap up. Feel free to check me out on any of the other social media sites. Those account links will be in the description of the video and at the end of the video. And if you really like me, check me out on Patreon. I'll have that set up momentarily. But that's all for now. See you next time.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.